Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dex here, and welcome back to more Luigi's Mansion. Last time, guys, we captured Chauncey the baby, turned him and his mother and father, I'm assuming they are, into paintings, and also got a nice, cool-looking pink key. And this time, we're actually going to open up this door right here that pink key goes to, as you can see by the special little animation here. So without further ado, let's walk in and explore what's beyond this door. I love how Luigi starts looking around like, did anyone else see that? Or am I the only person that just saw those spikes disappear with all the cool little weak sounds? Anyways, guys, one thing I love about this game is that the animations are not just always the same. Like they're not redundant animations. Because right here you're going to see it's a double door. It shows both of the doorknobs, and it also shows that pink key that we got that was really cool looking. So I like that the game does that, where it's not just the same animation over and over and over again, but they actually specialize it for certain stuff. Anyways, welcome to our new area. First things first, guys, if you look up, we now have bats. I don't remember if those were on the first floor or not. I don't think they were. Next up, if I'm lucky, we'll get to see this. Okay, so I was not lucky. There's also a new ghost right here. Those things drop from the ceiling. They have 0 health, so pretty much just flashlight on them, suck them up, and they're gone. And I'm actually going to do some quick exiting and entering the hallway over and over again, because there is something special that happens that I want to get. So I'll cut away to the point where I get it, unless it happens right here and I'm lucky. Not lucky. Haha! 5th time's the charm. You get another gold mouse here, you suck it up, and you get a bunch of money and cash. And I'm not sure, guys, but I might put on the on screen what you get for each gold mouse. I don't know if I did it for the last episode or not, but I think I might start doing that if I can figure out how to animate it correctly. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, so that was your first gold mouse here. If you actually look on the map, there's only 2 areas that are unlocked, which is this door here and this door all the way over here. So I'm actually going to go downstairs first because I want to show you guys this area. Yes, Mario. This takes you to the basement, and it's actually a really cool looking area. So down in the basement, this door is locked, the door behind me is not, so we're going to walk in this door. And this is the breaker room. There's really not much that we can do here as of right now, so we don't really need to be here. But figured I might as well just show you guys it while I can. So next up, we're going to walk up these stairs and enter here. And one thing to watch out for, guys, is that since we're in a new area, there may be things like that pop up. Yes, that is another new ghost, guys. There's a lot of new ghosts every time that you unlock a new area, such as the hang things, and that yellow thing that you saw there, guys. It actually has like a bowling ball almost that it's going to throw at us, but if you flash it, it doesn't do that. Walk in here, and you get these fun little guys. Don't remember the exact names of these, but what these things do is that they will try to choke you. And if you stop them from choking you, you're safe. If you don't, you're going to get choked out a little bit, like this. But all you have to do is just rapidly shake and you can get rid of them. If you open up this curtain right here, and get this guy real fast, that's all it takes. It's a smaller area, and uh-oh, 3 question marks. And if you guys heard that little ding sound, that was the sound of a key falling. So let's see what EGAT has to say. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There's some ghosts who will try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Yeah, so he basically just explains the same thing that I just did. Anyways, if you look up here, that's where that key fell. You can suck up this key right here, and it's ours. Ooh. And that will take you into this room over here. So let's head over to there, shall we? And as you can see here, guys, there's more of those vines that we cannot enter. And also, something I forgot to mention, guys, and actually I may have mentioned it, I'm not entirely sure, but just to reiterate this, every time that you explore an area, it lights up with some form of color. So as you can see, all these rooms up here are explored, and they're all colored up. And the rooms that I haven't explored are black. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys, I got interrupted real fast. Anyways, if you guys listen, you can actually... Trying to show my viewers something. If you actually listen, though, you can hear a piano sound. That piano sound will come in play later on, but something I thought was worth mentioning. Anyways, if we come down this hallway, hopefully we won't get scared by... Oh god. Yeah. So that's another form of those ceiling hanging guys. Those ones will drop a fun little bomb on you whenever they come into play. Anyways, let's open up this room right here. Gonna skip this animation. And welcome to the ballroom. In the ballroom, you'll have a bunch of these dancing little guys. If you suck their masks off, it makes them a little upset. And if you don't act fast enough, you won't catch them. But if you suck up their partner, they will get mad and try to come after you. As you can see, I sucked up that guy's partner, and he's really mad at me, and he's trying to kill me now. However, I think if his partner comes back, they will go back to dancing, but let's see if I was right. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Unless I got his partner already. Don't hit me, sir. There we go. Oh, hey, there's his partner. Yeah, so you can only take them on one at a time, I guess, if they disappear. Suck this guy up real fast. Give me a little heart. Do the chandelier. There's a little heart there. We got a 2-for-1 special right there. Alright, once you get both of these guys, platforms will start moving. Get a little change in music. Call for Mario. And if you actually notice, there's going to be a little blob on the floor now that we cannot see. And the reason you can't see it, whoops, it's because if you press X, you can actually see there's some ghosts here. Scan what they say. Oh, I think I missed. So, you can see me. Well, that may be, but you will never find my weakness. Scan her. I don't think this gen can even see us. Yeah, so they don't think that we can see them. And if you're wondering what their weakness is, if you look this way, wait for them to bow, and then... Whoops, I missed. I did an oopsie. Anyways, if you don't look at them and wait, eventually, if you listen to the man's cue... Come on. Do I have to scan them again? Is that what it was? I have not done this in a while. There you go. So. Whereas eventually they will appear. There it is. And they actually count as one person instead of two, which is kind of interesting. Keep going. They're really not that strong, you just gotta watch out for the little orb there. And... got him. Yeah, so you basically just have to wait for them to bow, and then you can get them. Which is what I thought it was, but for some reason it was not working out for me. Get all these orbs real fast. That should be well. Alright. And then in typical Luigi fashion, we're going to walk over the chest, we're going to hump it, and we get a key. Oops, there we go. There we go. And this key goes to the door that's directly behind us in the same room. So let's walk in here, and if I'm correct, there will be something special on here that we can do. Because this should be the storage room. Yep, so if you hit this chair... Sorry about that. If you hit this chair, You get another Speedy Spirit. Suck that up real fast and you get lots of money. And again, I'm gonna try to start listing the amounts of money that come up, but we'll see if I can figure out how to edit that correctly or not. If not, it'll take me a little bit of looking up to do it correctly. I think that's the only thing that's in the storage room. Let's see. There he is. Another one of those choker guys. It's a red one now, so his health's a little bit higher than the white one. And then you get both of them at the same time. And if you do it, if you completely mess it up like I do, if you do it right, you should be able to get them both, just like that. And after that, once you're done, as you can see, you don't get a key right away. In fact, you don't get anything. However, if you look in this mirror right here, whoops, if you look in this mirror right, oh, I guess you can't do it first person, but if you look in the mirror directly in front of you, and then turn around and look this way, you can see that there's actually a button here that says don't push, and if we scan it, what in the world is this, he asks. I don't know if he says anything about the do not push, let's find out. Nope, doesn't say anything. But if you walk over to it, press A, push the button, and this will happen. Yes, there's a little secret room all the way over here. And if you go over to this now and suck this off, you'll find another button. If you push this button, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, that's the worst that can happen. Who's there? Who dares disturb us? Oh, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. We're gonna do to you what we did to your brother, only worse. What's on his back? It's Egad's Poltergeist 3000! Everybody, scram! And just like me, Luigi is also out of breath. And we get a little phone call from Egad. Luigi, are you okay? That was them! Those were the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends! I wondered where King Boo and his gang had gone. So, they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let everyone Sorry, I completely messed it up. What he's saying is perhaps it would have been better if you wouldn't have, let everyone escape. Just a thought. Oh well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother must have been taken by the gang of boos. Poor feller. Oh, now, don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. But what became of him, Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers, too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people and say boo because, they're boos. You've got your work cut out finding them. Hehehe. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. I thought you said my boo. That Game Boy horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it would come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. Well, it is a secret function. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something around like a boo is hidden nearby. Use it to search for everywhere, Luigi. Alright now, Sonny, don't go tuckering yourself out. Relax. And just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C stick together. Don't forget now. There we go, Luigi. Back to the mansion. Yeah, every time that you go back to the mansion from that main screen, you'll get this little wave off that you got before earlier on in episode 1 or 2. Alright, so as he was saying, guys, if you look at the Game Boy Horror now, on top of it, the top left, is a little blue light, and that blue light will change depending on whether or not there's a boo in the area. And believe it or not, guys, every room that we've been in before, and every room in the future, almost every room, is going to have a boo in it. So we have to do some backtracking here, or some book tracking. I'm sorry. Anyways, you enter this, and you listen. You can hear the beeping coming from that blue light, which is now blinking yellow. And if you move around, and if you heard that little giggle, the little boo giggle means that he changed locations. But if you go or move around, eventually it'll be red. If you press A on what you're at, something like that will happen. And as Egad said, it's something round. In that case, it was a grenade. If you walk around the room a little bit more, hit this, and you get a boo. I am bamboo, if you please. So anyways, guys, what you want to do with these is just keep sucking. Unlike the other ghosts where you can, attach to them, you don't necessarily attach to these ones. You just kind of have to keep sucking. And they all have their own names. So get ready to read names, guys. Mercy, you've already caught your first boo. I've been searching for these guys. Well, these boos don't seem like light much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide in and under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then I reckon that means that turning on all the lights in the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say, youngster? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Yeah, so every time that you capture a boo, guys, you will be able to save. And we're going to spend the rest of this episode trying to find all the boos. Anyways, on to the next boo. Try this one. Found him. Looking for me? Boo-cha! Jesus. And got him. And one thing that I'm going to mention after this. Fantastic. Way to go, Luigi. Okay, now send the boo. Okay. So he's pretty much just going to say that every time that you catch a boo now. Young ba, which means be careful. No, so every time that you, oh look, money. So every time that you get into a fight with a boo, guys, it's going to try and run away. And more specifically, it's going to try to go through a wall and into another room. In this case, he was trying to go through the wall over here and go into this room. What sucks about this, guys, though, is that sometimes, if the boo was to go into the wall behind me right here, it would go into this second floor area. And the problem with that is, we can't get there. Yeah, so that's kind of where the game tries to get you a little bit, is that, sometimes the boos will run away and you can't find them. And in this case, if he would have ran through the wall behind me and gone into the hallway, I would not have been able to get to him, and eventually he would have just re-hid somewhere in the mansion. I don't believe he goes back to where he was originally, but he will hide anywhere in the mansion, which can be a pain in the butt. And enter this room, and it's right here. Yep, there it is. Want to play Game Boo Advance? Oh, Jesus. And that's a third boo. And also, something else I forgot to mention is that now there's actually a boo counter next to our health. And as you can see, there's space for one more thing in between the boo counter and the Game Boy Horror, which we will get into later on in the game. And I don't believe there's one up here. No. I will cut away to the next part. But sometimes the boos will be on something that you can't reach, in which case you have to vacuum it until that happens. Taboo. Like how while trying to suck him up, we hit the desk and got free money. That's awesome. Way to go, Luigi. Blah, blah, blah. Save. Okay. On to the next. Bed. There we go. Ow. We got Boolicious over here. And I'm lucky that none of these have escaped from me yet, but later on, their health starts getting really big, and that will be whenever they start escaping me. But don't worry, we will get all 50 of them before we're done. You already found 5 boos. You're a boo-snaring maniac. I understand you're worried about your brother, young feller, but just take her easy. You have plenty of time still, so try to keep your shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better. Believe you'll need. Anyways, welcome to the baby's room. Something cool about the baby's room, guys, is that if you hit this every time, it will be a big heart. So if you guys are ever, hurting for health, go there, and you will get some health. There we go. I'm Turbo, and off I go. Their names are just all bad puns. I love it. And this is boo number 6. Oh, this one. Nope, this one? There we go. Oh, I know, I am Boolala. Suck this one up real fast. And as you guys, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this or not, but the boos keep going up in health. So, you know, it's kind of, the more boos you get, the harder they are, that they become. There it is. Just call me Game Boo. Uh-oh, you're not Game Boo Advance? I guess that was your older brother, maybe? Nope, no, don't escape. Don't escape. There we go. He almost got me. Oh, you're on fire, Luigi. On fire. Luigi's on fire. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Be careful, Luigi. Alright, there's one more. And I will cut away to that. Thought there was one in the bathroom. I guess I was wrong. But one other thing is, if you look at the map now, guys, this room was originally next to us, which is the washroom. And remember, EGAD said something about the washroom? Well, we're gonna have to enter it next time. Yeah, guys, we're running a little short on time here, so I'm gonna cut it here. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to slap a like down below. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. If you want to see more of me, feel free to subscribe, and you can see my next video whenever it comes out. I really hope that you did enjoy this video, guys, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Later.